So welcome everybody to this is the third annual Wobbly Awards, where we are celebrating trade pending customers and all the wonderful things that they are doing. Let's just jump right in here. So it's me, Matthew, Chief Marketing Officer here at TradePending. We are recording this, we'll share it out. So for the winners out there, you can share it with all your friends. You can brag and say, like, look how amazing we are because we won this golden drinking bird trophy. I chuckle because we have fun with it, but the awards are real. The achievements are very much real. The people here have done a great job. If you have questions as we go, feel free to ask. It's not really a Q&A kind of webinar, but feel free. If you're not yet, follow us on social. We got a ton of great content out there, thought leadership, best practices, interviewing random people on the street, interviewing dealers. It's a good time. All right, and now, without further ado, let's get into the Wobbly Awards. First award we're going to give out this year is Inventory Sourcing Grand Champion. These are people who just absolutely crush it, sourcing inventory. And of course, the common themes are here is they're using trade pending tools, but the tools are only just a little bit a part of the process, right? It's really the people and the process they have in their dealership. That being said, Inventory Sourcing Grand Champion this year goes to Alamo Toyota. They have just been absolutely crushing it. Phenomenal website conversion rate. And just look at those lead numbers they're pulling in, right? So there's stories upon stories we can tell about all these winners here. It's not just the tool, it's the marketing campaigns. It's the team behind it. Love to be able to share more with you about you. Today, we're just going to go through the awards, and maybe you can do like the acceptance speech on the next one. All right, next up, for the Payments Automotive Grand Champion. So these are people that excel, a dealership that excels at using their website to capture all of the people coming to it and convert them into leads, conversations, deals, new cars sold, used cars sold, by helping people get their monthly payment figured out really, really quickly, or help them browse inventory, buy their monthly payment. And the winner is McCarthy Honda, just absolutely crushing the monthly payment or the monthly leads number. And Angela over there has been doing a phenomenal job. Thank you, Angela, for your work. And the team here is really appreciative, and they're the ones that nominated you. You got a Wobbly Award trophy coming your way. Same award, but in this case for the power sports industry here. This one really straightforward this year, pretty much a shoo-in because they have been absolutely crushing it, and that is Ride Now. They're the grand champion here for payments in auto sports. They have just been creative. They've been using QR code banners in their store. They're incorporating all this into their Google business products. I still want to call it GMB sometimes, sorry. And in their email signatures, they actually have little blurbs, and they're like, hey, calculate your monthly payment, find us your monthly payment. They've just been really creative with the use, and it results in phenomenal outcomes for them and their teams. Great work. Next up, Sales Video Team of the Year. I think this year we're really excited we get to expand the categories because we expanded our company by acquiring SnapSell, building new products, acquiring Fixed Ops Digital. And so this time we get to award the Sales Video Team of the Year. So this is for the dealership and their employees that just made absolutely phenomenal use of video. And there's a bunch of them. So this one was really hard to pick. And so that is going to go to Eden Prairie Nissan here. We got a quick little video here, just really short. We'll watch Shane here in his element. Let's go.
What's so special about Eden Prairie Nissan? That's a great question. When you get here, I want you to feel like you matter. You are a guest in our house. Everybody can sell a car. We're not here to sell cars. We want to help you buy the right car. That's it. Everyone here at Eden Prairie Nissan wants to help to make your buying decision.
You guys get the idea here. So this is a YouTube clip. It's polished, but their team makes really, really great use of personalized video for that sales process, and it shows in their results. Well done, Eden Prairie Nissan and Shane. On the flip side of that, the Service Video Team of the Year. This one was a standout. They are phenomenal at really documenting the intake process, communicating with the techs back to the consumers. They really knock it out of the park. Service Video of the Team Year goes to Midland Honda here. There's a video here. I'm not going to play this right now, even though when I click, it's going to start advancing. We'll keep going through that. When we share this out, you'll be able to see this for yourselves and the type of work that they're doing. They're doing absolutely amazing work at Midland Honda with video in their service lane. All right, next up. Again, we expanded our categories. We brought in Fixed Ops Digital. So they have customers, many customers that do really, really great at marketing their service offers. There was definitely a standout this year, and that is Big Al, Feldman Auto Group. They just do a great job of keeping everything nice and clean and presented well on their website. And they've got marketing behind it that helps drive traffic for those service offers. Well done, Big Al and team over at Feldman Auto. All right, so sales enablement team here. This is essentially tied to our auto buyer product, but sales enablement is just, I mean, it's kind of like marketing speak, but it just means making it easier to sell cars, right? That's really what it boils down to. And so this is using the product to communicate out with customers. Hey, here's all the research about the vehicle that you like. Here's everything you want to know about it. It keeps them engaged with your brand, with your dealership. Hands down, best of the year, no questions asked. The team at Matt Bauer Chevrolet here. We got a case study coming out on these folks soon as well too. What's really, really exciting about this is they have a sales rep there, Blake, just within the last year, his first year of selling cars. He is now their #1 salesman. He is sending out over 1,000 of these reports a month. That has been a direct contributor to his success. He's putting in the work. He's got the tools he needs. He's doing what he needs to do, and we're there to help and support him. And they're just doing an absolutely amazing job with this. So congratulations, Matt Bowers. You got a Wobbly Award trophy coming your way. All right, next up, very closely related to this, Badge's Vehicle Merchandising Champion this year. And so this is taking all that information that's unique and interesting about a car and where it sits in the market, its supply, its demand, and merchandising that on your site. Right. So it's not just about having great pictures or great description. It's about all those other things that really build value and create urgency in an inventory. And winner here, Karma Auto Group, right? Small independent dealership, but very mighty. So they're taking that Badges product. They've added on Auto Bio. On average, their team is sending out over 400 of these a month. And it is just helping them sell more cars. No other way to say it. Great work, Karma Auto team. All right, Rookie of the Year. So this awards a company, a dealership that is new to trade pending in this year, and it's usually driven by a person that's the champion there, that's just really engaged, really wants to make things work. And our Rookie of the Year this year goes to Tim Evans at Evans Auto Sales. They are just absolutely killing it. They keep things simple. They've got great people, they've got great process, and they are just absolutely crushing it. Punching above their weight class is a great way to say it. Congratulations, Tim. You got a Wobbly Award trophy coming your way. All right, most engaged person of all time, champion. This is another just individual award for people that push us, that reach out to us, say, hey, help me do more. I want to do more. Tell me the best practices, right? We love that because it means we can really be the partner that we want to be in the relationship and help out as much as you're willing to take us, right? So this is going to Chris Merritt over at Classic Acura. So he is on top of us about making sure he keeps that regular cadence of CSM, Customer Success Manager meetings. They've pulled in other products to help expose more about their inventories. That's a Badges product. And they're always digging deep saying like, hey, where can I find more best practices? Help me understand more. They're digging into our knowledge base there. Congratulations, Chris. Well done. API Partner of the Year, right? So if you didn't know it, we have an API that powers trade valuations across a lot of the digital retailing landscape. So you're going through a chat, you're going through a DR process, and boom, you want to figure out what the trade-in is worth. Well, we power over half of the industry in doing that today. We've got a great partner, frickin' tech. Alex, always fun to work with, always willing to reciprocate and help us and bring us onto the refresh shows. But it's not just that. They've actually made really, really smart and intelligent use of our API this year. They've been with us for a long time. It's baked into a lot of products, very innovative. If you haven't ever seen that, you should check them out. They're an absolutely phenomenal partner to work with. We actually had them on a webinar earlier this year. Congratulations, Alex and team. All right. So we're drilling down here a little bit further into some more marketing type of things. So dealerships who just really excelled at using email marketing this past year. And the winner here is going to be Acura of Baton Rouge. Thank you for sending us over some examples. And really what you can see here is they're doing a lot of different types of content, as well as driving people to value their trade-in via email. It's like such a great way to generate new opportunities, new leads, new discussions. Wonderful job. And Grand Champion Social Media, they were a winner last year as a top performer. This year, they're back as the Grand Champion of Social Media. They absolutely crush it. That team is Bob Ruth, led by Stephanie Clark. She's been on one of our webinars as well. They just have a really phenomenal process for getting those vehicles front line ready and quickly, and then communicating that out across all the channels, including social media. And they've just got a really strong social media presence. Go check them out. You can see it's not just about social media in terms of when you think Facebook or TikTok, right? It's using the platforms of Google for reviews to really drive that social presence and social trust as well. Great job, Stephanie. I'm glad you were the winner this year. All right, service lane sourcing. So these are the teams that are taking all those cars coming into the service drive every single day and being smart about working with their team internally and also the customers to say, hey, have you thought about trading your car? Here's what we're willing to pay for it. And so the winner of that this year, Preston Superstore, Burton, Ohio. They have a dedicated team to doing this. They do it really, really well. Thank you, Bill Preston and your team there for really putting some emphasis on this. And rumor has it, source and used car inventory, been pretty important the past few years, is going to continue to be important this coming year as well, too. All right. Those are the individual awards, and these are also individual awards, but we just put them in the top performer category because they just excelled and they are absolutely worthy of recognition, and we want to call them out. So you can see them listed out over here. So you got Amory Chevrolet, Bayside Volkswagen, and then a call out here for Bluegrass Harley Davidson, just absolutely crushing it with the payments product in terms of generating inbound leads from their website, converting that website traffic, also using QR codes in the showroom, just really creative, really dialed in processes, and also the Boucher Group. More top performers here as we go. All right, Eden Prairie Nissan, we saw them already. They are a top performer. I love it. Everett Team Auto, Jimmy Britt Chevrolet, and then the Johnny Londoff Autoplex. Wow, they put out a ton of content, and they do a great job with it as well. So hats off to these guys. They're great customers. Meyer Motors, another top performer, Missoula Chevrolet, and a big shout out to Don Irwin at all the Mountain View locations there. He looks like he's about ready to break out on the dance floor. Don, I'm sorry, that's the best picture we could find of you. We don't want to spoil the surprise, but they have been absolutely crushing it. And I see you raising your hand there, Don. We'll get to you in a second. But a phenomenal job using the payments product. Also really great at using video. They don't use our video product, but it doesn't matter. They're great at doing video. We want to call them out and tell them they're doing a wonderful job. Royal Oak Chevrolet, they were giving them top performer, because they do really well, but they're also creative. So they made those little hang tags that you can see up there in that top right corner for having people value their trade. It's not just a hang tag. It's an air freshener, because who doesn't want a nice smelling car? Sarah Chevrolet, Katie Takamoto, just amazing work. You can see the numbers there. The results speak for themselves. Phenomenal work. Toyota Des Moines and Willis Automotive also doing really, really strong there. All right. Thank you for tuning in. If you did not win a Wobbly Award and you don't have one of our mascots yet, we will mail one of these to you. Just hit that bit.ly link right there. That's all you got to do. Now, Don, Erwin, did you want to ask a question? Do you want to make a comment? You have to type it in the chat, because there's no way for me to let you talk on the webinar, but there's the link, everybody. Thank you for tuning into the Wobbly Awards today. This is a quick show. We're busy. It's the holiday season. Congrats again to all of our winners. And We'll see you next year.